Jason.
What?
What you been watching?
I've been watching the Netflix original series, The Dragon Prince. The first 2 seasons are currently on Netflix right now. A coworker actually introduced me to this show because I like these creators' other show, which was the Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm not so big a fan of Avatar: The Legend of Korra, but I really love that original series. It was like 3 or 4 seasons. With the character of Aang, of course, M. Night Shyamalan made a terrible live-action adaptation of the first season. It's horrible. But yeah, the original cartoon series is great. Essentially, the Dragon Prince is a lot like that. It's about these, I guess you'd call them teenagers, one of them's a little kid, who go on a trip, an adventure to bring a dragon egg from the human kingdom to the elf and dragon kingdom of Zadia. It's an egg that was presumed destroyed, which has caused all this tension between the two kingdoms and has caused assassination attempts and war. And it was discovered that the egg still is existing. So the two princes and the 2 human princes and Rayla, who is a elf, a moon elf, decide to take this egg to Zadia in order to kind of finally bring peace to the land.
Greetings, fella humans, human fellas. I sure do like hanging out with other humans and talking about things like money and starting wars.
That's pretty good, actually.
That's really all that happens in the series, is so far anyway, has been their journey from the setup of what I just told you in the first couple episodes to the last episode, which had a cliffhanger, was them. That whole time has been them bringing the dragon egg to Zadia to stop the war. And the show does kind of move a little slowly, but it does have all these like mini adventures along the way, and it gets you to really care about all the characters, heroes and villains. It does a good job of kind of and getting you to invest in their arcs as opposed to the overarching story. So all that stuff is really good. I do enjoy the series quite a bit. Again, I think all the characters are easy to identify with. Something I will say that is a big distraction for the series is the animation style. It's computer animated, it's like 3D animated, but it's like self-shaded so that it looks like hand-drawn animation, but it's very distracting because you can tell it's not hand-drawn, and it's like super choppy. It's like the frame rate is low, or they just decided not to animate that many frames, or I don't know what it is, but it's super distracting. It just kind of, the characters move like robots, but not in a way to where that's an intention of the style. It's just a byproduct of it. But I mean, outside of that, again, it's an interesting show. I do enjoy it quite a lot, even if it's not paced particularly well. All those little mini adventures keep you going along the way, and of course the characters keep you invested as well. So it's a show that I would definitely recommend to anybody who's a fan of the original Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think it's better than Legend of Korra. Of course, I only got through like 2 seasons of Legend of Korra. I couldn't really stick with it. But it's not, of course, it's still not as good as that original Avatar: The Last Airbender, which maybe we'll talk about someday. I have a couple different ideas of how to approach that show. I've talked to you about some of those, but maybe in the future we'll bring that up. We'll talk about it. But as far as this show, I would definitely recommend it. The first 2 seasons are available right now, which is like I think there are 9 episodes a season, so 18 episodes.
You should just watch it.
Yeah, I can't remember how many episodes. I just watched it in a row. I've been
Just lying to you guys.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Has it been renewed?
Yeah, it's been renewed for a 3rd season, but I'm not sure when it's coming out. I've been told by this coworker that the first season came out in September, and the 2nd season came out in February, so hopefully the 3rd season comes out right away. So I don't know if they're like structuring it differently, because it is sort of a kid's show.
So season 1 and 2 was probably one season. They just broke it up.
Yeah, usually they call those like season 1A or season 2B, or something like that. But this is they've named it season 1 and 2.
It's like television.
Sure. Anyway, that is... Oh, I didn't give you a score, did I? My score for the show would have to be a low. Vincent, we happy?
Yeah, we happy.
Yeah, go check it out.